Okay, today is the peas and the brine day. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, if you're new or if you just haven't seen the videos of feeding peas to your fish, they need them. Okay, they do. Unless you use something else, they do need peas. Okay, these are for their health. They swim a lot and they do occasionally ingest the water, bubbles, and so forth. This helps them poop regularly. Take off the outside shell, and then you smash them really tiny. You should smash them as small as you can so that they can eat them comfortably, digest. Okay. I'm just smashing them up. This is their Friday meal. I'm going to clean out 1/4 of their tank. I waited a week. I've been doing it every day for a while because there was a fish that was having problems. And if I do see them having problems, I will clean them more often. But today, as of today, they're doing okay. So we will not do it that often. And this is the brine shrimp. It's frozen. You let it thaw out. And you open it and you give them part. I give them part of this, and then later on in the day, I'll give them some more. You know, so this is their little meal, and then I'll go to the other ones in the other room. I should probably count the peas and see how many I give them because it's different every time. But okay, and then first, before I even give them anything, let me wash my hands, and I'm going to clean out the tank from any debris. Okay, so we're just removing the top, and I have my bucket here. We're getting ready to change some water today too. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. Are there any things that we need to get out of here? I always check it good because you want to make sure you don't get anything out of here that doesn't need to be out of here. Such as if they had laid eggs or anything like that. You know, they like to be messing around with my hands when I'm cleaning, because they think everything is food every time. Doesn't matter if they just ate, doesn't matter if they're friendly in that way. Okay, so after I'm done cleaning this out a little bit, I'll let you see me feed them. But I'm just going to concentrate right now on doing this. Okay, so I've cleaned out whatever I'm going to clean out for now. I'm going to change some water in a little bit too, so let's just watch them eat a little. There you go, guys. They're eating their peas. I just like to kind of keep an eye on them and see how watch them and see, are they eating? Is everybody eating? Is everybody acting weird? Is everybody acting normal? You know, just when you're doing their feeding, that's when the best time it is for you to check them out and see how their scales look, how their color looks, whatever, you know, are they healthy looking? Have yourself a cup of coffee and just kind of check them out. Today, I'm not sure if I'm cooking anything. It's Friday. If I do, it will be low carb. But we do still have a cauliflower recipe that is on one of the videos, and it's a delicious keto-friendly cauliflower casserole. It's so delicious. So we still have a whole pan and a half left of that, so we probably won't have to cook today. My daughter and my son made that the other day, so it should be fine. Let me see if this thing, no. So anyways, they're looking pretty good, aren't they? I did put a video up yesterday, and it was talking about the truth about God's kingdom. It's a very good video, and it's not very long, so you'll have time to watch it. And if you don't, you can watch part of it a little bit at a time. I don't put the whole thing like I used to, so I'll put bits and pieces of different articles, so that way you'll have time to really take it in. Next week I will be putting some more information out on the good news. Excuse me, the good news. And you guys like the background? Isn't that gorgeous? It's very gorgeous, and it was only like, I think, $9 over at PetSmart, or was it Petco? PetSmart, PetSmart. And it didn't come with tabs, so I had to go and get some. I think, are those tabs staying on there? Yeah, let's open it. I had to put tape, but I was like, it didn't seem like it was holding it right, so I kind of went in there, back in there, and asked them, do you have the tabs that go to this thing? If you see something white on the forehead of these, it's their wen, is that what you call it? That's growing on the big head. Don't you grow a humongous one, okay? Just keep an eye on it, you know, just in case, but that's basically what it is. Keep the tanks nice for them. Don't clean it to spick and span where they have nothing beneficial in there for themselves. I do see on my walls that I do need to kind of, I just use a little rag or my hand and wipe this off, and I wash my hands really good, because you don't want all this brown algae either. They always get it on there though. It grows. But we're changing some of the water today, and I cleaned that off today. And you know, they're waiting for more. You waiting for more? Okay. All right, I got some more for you. I just kind of watch them as they make sure they're eating it up too, because you don't want a lot of food laying around in there, which these usually don't leave much at all. The other ones either. The comet. See, I'll go down here and get this because it floated down. They like to get it out of my hand first of all, and when they see my hand is gone, they'll go look for it down here normally. So I'm just feeding them those peas, and then I'm gonna throw some brine shrimp in there, and then I'll go to the comets and do them. So that's what's up for today. I fed the dogs. Juliet is the girl. She did not want to go back in her cage. I have a crate out there for them to lay in so they don't go and, you know, get into stuff. You know, these dogs are not ones that tear up things normally. I've seen some dogs do that, tear up everything in the garage, but these don't do that. But I'm not going to give them a chance to either, so I'm not trying to find out if they will. Because they have a crate that they lay in with their little, they're comfortable. They go out and run around a little bit, then they come back in, and I let them lay around in the garage, so they didn't want to go back. She didn't want to go back in her crate. She wanted to come inside, I think, because she stood by the door, and I got a little bit upset at her and yelled at her because I'm like, get back in here, because I don't have time. You know, you see what I have to do. I have other pets to attend to instead of having her do her tantrum. So I yelled at her a little bit, and I probably need to not yell at the animals because it doesn't do any good, really. It doesn't. Kind of like makes them do the opposite of what you want them to. So it's better to be calm and Don't yell at them. Just tell them, come on, give them the command. But, you know, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And it's better to be consistent and not do it. So anyway, she's laying in there now. Gave them plenty of water. I think it's kind of a nice day, breezy out today, so it's not like, I mean, they stayed out for a while, and like they're probably like, I don't want to be out here. They weren't outside though, they were in the garage. I know that her son went in there and went ahead and went in, but she didn't. He didn't want to. She went behind the couch, went behind there doing weird stuff. So I'm like, get out of there, because I don't want them doing anything. Like, there's equipment out there that my son uses for work, so I don't want them piddling about. You know, who knows what they'll do. Dogs are weird, you know, you could urinate on stuff or whatever. So I'm like, you ain't gonna be going behind couches and doing weird stuff, so get in here. She didn't want to listen. But I finally got her and put her in there because she was not going in. So I had to pick her up, literally pick her up, and put her back in her crate. So she'll know next time if you do that again, I'm just gonna make you go straight back in. You're not gonna sit around and mosey about in the garage, lay around and all that. I won't let them next time. Well, Jiffy probably will, because he listened this time. But that woman, she did not want to listen. Okay, so I'm getting ready to open up the shrimp. It looks like, well, they've got a little bit more down here. I like to wait till it's done. There's still some food down there. But I'll be back when I'm getting ready to give them the shrimp. Okay, so it's time, y'all. It's time. There you go. See? I just give them half of it. And they can have the other half later, you know? So have a nice little treat before they go to bed. See all those shrimp? There's a lot in that packet. And you don't have to give them all of that if you don't want to. But here's some pretty big fish here. They can handle them. And it's not overfeeding them because they're big enough. You know, I do it to both because my comet are growing pretty big too. I could probably break theirs up to 3 servings. These I give them 2. And I got half of it left. You don't have to give it all. You can give it all. You can give it more. Whatever you think they can handle, or know they can handle, or whatever, then let them have it. Just to make sure they're filled, have enough, and not too much. They really and truly love those shrimp. I hope. Go on, Charcoal. You get you some too. He eats slower than the others. Or she. I'm not really positive if that's a little boy or a girl. I think he's a boy. I'll have to keep an eye on them while they're growing and see. But anyways, he's very gentle when he eats from your hand. They, on the other hand, are not. They're rough. He might change, I don't know, but for now he's really, really sweet and very gentle when he eats from your hand. Go get more, there's plenty. And they're eating them. I see they went right past a couple. There's some floated over there, so they'll get them all. Anyways, thank you, subscribers. Please check out the video from yesterday, and I'm not sure what all I'm going to be putting out this week, but this weekend rather, you know, just kind of probably be maybe the bird. I don't know. She's doing all right. And she's acting a little bit like she doesn't want to do anything special, so Haven't really put her on there lately. You know, just anything. She does wake me up with her bell, though. That bell that she likes to ring it and carry on. This one, Cleo, she is a busy woman. She will eat everything if she could. She's the biggest, though. She's the first one I got. She's bigger than all of them, so she eats a little more than everybody else. I know for sure she's a girl. And I thought that other orange one, I thought Cherish was a girl too, but maybe she's not. I don't know. Maybe they're all girls. But we'll find out eventually, won't we? Anyways, we're going to check out the comets. Those are the other goldfish in there. And clean theirs out, and then I'll show you them in a minute. Okay, so these are the comets. And I finally did get a nice hood for their tank. But they are going to outgrow this baby very, very soon. Well, let me go rinse this out, and I'm going to clean them up in a minute. Okay, so we're going to feed our comet. There, guys. Just give them a little bit at a time, and then you kind of watch them. Like I was saying, watch them, watch them. Make sure that everybody's eating. Is it a good deal for it, or what? Okay. Okay, so we're just watching them. Making sure they're eating properly. You guys enjoying your food? Yeah, I took my chair out of here, so I'm on the floor. I'm not sure if they ate everything down there. This can show me. You have our food? Eat up down there. Yeah, we got a nice hood for this. It has a light on it. And then plus we have those nice lights that it's like a strip light there. I don't turn that one all the time, but it's really a nice color. Different colors. You guys eat up? I'm excited to give them their shrimp because they just love their shrimp, you know. They love it. What I did was I just gave half of the shrimp to the orandas, and then I give these guys half instead of opening one each and saying this is theirs, this is theirs, because they're both getting half anyways, half and half. You see how big they are? They're just shaped different. Jaws is the smallest one. There he is. But the other two, they're getting quite lengthy. My oranda are fatter, rounder. They're not as long as these, but they're almost as big as they're almost. You put them side by side, they're almost the same. So yeah, they can eat pretty good there. And I'm gonna have to put these in a bigger place soon because they're just growing up, really growing. If you look back at the other videos, the fish videos, fish tank videos, you will see how tiny they started out. And how we had Steve there. He had a mustache. He's just really grown up. You know, gotten nice size. See any more down there? And I've got these plants that take the nitrates out, the bad stuff out, and the plants will suck it up. All the bad things in the water. they feed off of it. It feeds off of it. So just put the roots in there, not the leaves, because I think the leaves are toxic to the fish. These are for this particular plant. Not they can eat some plants, but not these. So don't put the leaves in there. Plus they'll just rot down in there. They don't live underwater. They've got certain plants that can live underwater. Like this one. No kidding, now it's fake. It actually glows in the dark. I gave them a couple of little plants so they can hide behind it in case they feel threatened by each other or me or whatever. Because at night sometimes they seem like they get a little nervous. But are they eating it all? See them going down there at all. I want them to finish that before I put the shrimp in there. So, yeah, today's going to be one of those days. I just felt like when I got up, I was a little uncertain of what to do today. I get up early. You know, I try and get up early enough so I can get everything done. You know, for all the animals. My bird is needing some more millet in her I'm gonna get her some more of that and put it on there and probably refill her water because she likes to get in there and get back. Hi, Clips. You hear me talking about you? She's up there watching me. I left my cup up there too. But anyways, I'm thinking I'll probably video her later. I'm not sure. But I was gonna say, at 99 cents and over, because I don't know if it's 99 cents, but I know they have the millet for the birds, and I never even knew they had that. And I believe they have bird seed. They have fish food. They have things like that in that 99-cent store. So check it out if you want to get something cheap enough and you don't want to spend a lot of money. It could be just as good. I know that the flakes look good, but they're just in a smaller little container. But if it's like, oh, I can't get to the main store, I need food right away, go in there and you will get it. Because they have stuff like that in there. I was surprised they had the millet, which is an essential thing for fish. I mean, for birds. Part of their diet. All right, guys, you ready for your shrimps? You ready for the shrimps? I'm about to give them to them, guys. There we go. And they're gonna love it. It almost looks like I gave them more than the other people, the other fish. And I don't think I did. The other ones just yummed it up quick. Yeah, they eat it fast. They really like this shrimp. It's part of their little treat at the end of the week. But I save the end of the week for changing their tanks unless something else is going on with their water. I usually save it for the end of the week because that's when I give them the shrimp, and that gives them more. You know, you want to clean it out a little bit more, and the peas and stuff like that. So. There they go. Getting that shrimp. They just love it. And it's good how it goes in there because it just floats all over, and then they have to go looking for it, and one can't guard all of it and try and eat all of it to themselves because it takes them a few minutes to chew it. You see how they're just sitting there and they sit there chewing. Then they go look for some more. So that's how I do it. You know, they got quite a bit down there. I probably should have waited and gave some more to the other ones. But I was gonna say, there's a little bit left in there. I'm gonna probably, there's like 3 or 4 left in there. I'm gonna put it in the other tank. But see how they're trying to bully one another and stop them. That's Coral. She's a mess. But anyways, that's how I do mine. I just, like, there's a lot of shrimp down there. You see all that floating around down there? They're going to eat it all up. And whatever they don't get, if they don't get it all, then I will get it up because I'm going to take water out today. And I usually wait when I do feed them the shrimp so that, you know, I can make sure I get it on the day that I feed them extra stuff like shrimp and peas, so I can get whatever's left out of there. Yeah, there's plenty, guys. Anyways, that's them. They're doing fine, as you see. In my room, because where I had them the second time of their move, I don't like to move them too much. I don't want them getting all nervous. But they were really nervous because it was in the kitchen and it was right by the refrigerator, right by the cabinet where we go in and out. So they were really, you know, a little skittish. So I said, well, let me put them in there. I like to look at them anyways. I don't really get to look at them that much at night because I turn it off at a certain time, and I probably should go to bed earlier and then I can enjoy them, but they go to bed at midnight and I turn off the light, and so you can't really see them. And again, be careful leaving lights on because you see how much water came out of here. It evaporates really quickly if you have the light on. Sometimes I turn it on like right when it gets dark, and then that's quite lengthy time to have the light on, and it evaporates the water, especially since it's summertime. You know, it's kind of like summertime. Ooh, there's a lot of shrimp down there. They didn't get them yet, but they'll be busy with this for a little bit, and that's how they do. I heard somebody saying that they feed their fish a whole bunch, like every other day or something like that, instead of every day. That way they have food, and then they don't have a tank that gets too contaminated. But I've never tried that. I've never tried it. So anyways, that's it, guys. Like, subscribe, and thank you so much, subscribers. And thank you for watching. Anyways, if you want to check out some of the good news videos, those are good for this time, you know, the times that we're in right now, and gives you some hope and encouragement. So please check those out, and have a great day. Stay safe. Watch out for one another. And oh man, she looks like she's really trying to eat it all. Look at Coral. She looks like she had enough food. That's what I can say. I almost feel like taking it out of there, because she is gonna go for it till there's no more. I didn't really, when I give them the flakes, I don't give them too much either. I just give them like 2 handfuls. Not handfuls, but like 2 times a day. And they're big. Look at how big their stomachs are getting. They're really eating it. I just kind of watch and debate on if I want to really give them that much shrimp. I think they're alright with it. They'll enjoy that for a little bit. Okay, guys. I'll see you in the next video.